Hi, I am Leonel Giovanni Pedrosa Renteria, and this is my custom project with some defensive and offensive strategy regarding Equifax data breach incident. This custom is for the Professional Certificate in Cybersecurity MITx Pro, May 2022. In this custom project, we will explore the events leading up to the Equifax breach, the organizational and governance issues that contribute to the breach, and the missteps made by Equifax in response to the breach. We will also examine the root cause of the breach and discuss what steps organization can take to prevent or mitigate the impact of similar incidents.
Equifax is one of the largest credit reporting agencies in the United States. It was founded in 1899 as the retail credit company, and it initially provides credit information for business. Over time, the company expanded its services to include credit reporting for individuals, and it changed its name to Equifax in 1975. Today, Equifax provides a wide range of services related to credit reporting, including credit score, credit report, and identity theft protection. Equifax makes money by providing a range of products and services related to credit reporting and identity protection. Some of its key products and services include credit score and reports. Equifax provides credit score and reports to individuals and business. These score and report are used to assess an individual or business creditworthiness, and they are often used by lenders and creditors when making decisions about whether to extend credit. Identity theft protection. Equifax also offers identity theft protection services to individuals. These services help protect individuals from identity theft and other forms of financial fraud by monitoring their credit report and alerting them to any potential threat or suspicious activity. Fraud prevention. In addition to identity theft protection, Equifax also provides fraud protection services to business. These services help business detect and prevent fraud by monitoring transaction and identity potential red flags. In response to the Equifax data breach, the company took several steps to address the situation and mitigate the consequence. Notify affected individuals and offering the free credit monitoring was one of them. Launching an internal investigation to determine the cause of the breach and identify any vulnerability. Hire a cybersecurity firm to help secure his system and give regular updates to the public. In addition to Equifax's effort, several other organizations also respond to the breach. Government agencies like Federal Trade Commission and Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and also the FBI, take participation in this investigation. The response to the Equifax data breach was complex and involved a wide range of organizations working together to address the situation and its consequences. The Equifax data breach had the potential to cause significant harm to affected individuals, both financially and reputationally, and it also caused a great deal of stress and inconvenience for those affected. Cybersecurity plays a critical role in preventing data breach and protecting organizations and individuals from the consequences of such breaches. Some of the key practices and measures that organizations can implement to improve their cybersecurity and prevent data breaches include encryption sensitive data that makes the data unreadable to anyone who tries to or do not have the proper encryption key, implementing strong authentication methods such as multi-factor authentication can help prevent unauthorized access to system data. Regularly update system and software. This means patching the system. This can prevent attackers from exploring known vulnerabilities and gain access to system data. Proving cybersecurity training. This can help them recognize potential threats and take steps to prevent them to the end employees and users. And this includes training on how to identify phishing scams, avoid falling victims to malware, and protect their proper data. Government and regulatory bodies play a key role in responding and preventing the data breach. This includes setting standards and regulation Government and regulatory bodies establish a standard regulation that organizations must follow to protect their individual data. Enforcing compliance does mean that the government and regulatory bodies also enforce compliance with this standard and regulation. Investigating breaches. In the event of data breach, government and other regulatory bodies can launch an investigation to determine the cause of the breach and identify any weakness in organization cybersecurity practices, providing guidance and support. Finally, government and regulatory bodies can provide guidance and support to organizations to help them improve their cybersecurity practices and prevent data breaches. Equifax data breach is one of the largest and most notable data breaches in recent history. However, it is not the only significant breach that has occurred. Some other notable data breaches include Marriott International. Hackers gained access to system Marriott International, the parent company, hotels Ritz-Carlton and Marriott, and they compromised the personal information of about 500 million individuals. Also, Yahoo between 2013 and 2014, and Target stores. These breaches are like the Equifax breach if that they are involved, they compromise a large amount of personal information. However, the specific type of data that were compromised are the response of the organization involved in varied each case. Third-party vendors played a role in the Equifax data breach in several ways. One key factor was the use of a third-party software by Equifax. The hackers who carried out the breach exploited a vulnerability in the web application provided by the third-party vendor. This vulnerability allowed them to gain access to Equifax system and compromise the personal information of 147 million individuals. The use of a third-party vendors and software can introduce security weaknesses and vulnerabilities into an organization system. This is because organizations might not have the same level of control over the security of third-party software as they do over their own system and software. As a result, organizations can rely on third-party vendors and software needs to carefully evaluate and manage the security of this vendor and product. This can include conducting regular audits and assessment, implementing strict security requirements, and regularly reviewing and updating security measures. The role of the third-party vendor in the Equifax data breach highlights the need for organizations to carefully manage the security of their vendor and software to prevent similar breaches from happening in the future. Cybersecurity insurance is a type of insurance that protects organizations from the financial consequences of data breaches and other cyber incidents. It can provide coverage for a range of costs and expenses associated with a breach, including legal fees, notification and credit monitoring, business interruption costs. Cybersecurity insurance can provide organizations with financial protection, the costs and expenses associated with a data breach. It can help organizations manage the financial impact of a breach and ensure that they have the resources they need to respond effectively. Consumer education plays a critical role in preventing data breach and protecting individuals from the consequence of such breaches. Some steps that individuals can take to protect their personal data and identity theft include being cautious with personal information. Individuals should be careful about sharing personal information, protecting their device, use security software in his laptop, in his tables, in his cell phone, monitoring their credit report, be aware of his own money movement. Consumer education is an important tool for preventing data breach and protecting individuals from their consequences. By providing individuals with the knowledge and skill they need to protect their personal data, organizations can help prevent data breach and reduce their impact. Technology plays a critical role in preventing data breach and protecting organizations and individuals from the consequences of such breaches. Some of the technologies and advanced security measures that can be used to prevent data breaches include encryption, safeguard and encrypt the data, their own data, authentication like IAM, for example, firewalls, policy rules that prevent the access to specific resources, an IPS-IDS, intrusion detection and prevention system, that can evaluate traffic flows and can evaluate the potential danger in this traffic flow. The future for data protection and cybersecurity is likely to be influenced by a range of emerging technologies and trends. Some of these developments include the increasing use of artificial intelligence and machine learning, the rise of Internet of Things, and the increasing importance of cybersecurity regulation in America and in Europe, and the growth of cybersecurity insurance in all the globe. The outlook for data protection and cybersecurity is likely to be influenced by a range of emerging technology, and these developments are expected to create new challenges and opportunities for organizations. The biggest lesson learned in this Equifax data breach are the importance of cybersecurity. The breach showed that significant consequences can result from inadequate cybersecurity measures. It highlighted the need for organizations to prioritize cybersecurity and take a step to protect their system and data. Also, the need of effective incident response plans. The breach also highlighted the need for organizations to have effective incident response plans in place. This includes having procedures for quickly identifying and responding to the breach, as well as protocol for notifying affected individuals and the public, and the need for continuous monitoring and improvement. Finally, the breach showed that the importance of continuous monitoring and improvement on cybersecurity measures. This means regularly reviewing and updating security systems and practice to ensure that they remain effective in protecting against new threats and vulnerabilities. Some of the main points of the presentation is the Equifax data breach occurred in 2017 and compromised the personal information of 147 million individuals. The breach has a significant consequence for both the company Equifax and the affected individuals, including financial losses and damage to reputation. Equifax and other organizations respond to the breach by launching investigation and offering credit monitoring services to affected individuals. The breach highlights the importance of cybersecurity and effective incident response plans for organizations.
Thank you, MIT, for this excellent opportunity to advance in my career, for the valuable lessons learned in this course, and for these weeks of fun. Thank you.